Coming up on today's show, a true Thanksgiving treat from a one-of-a-kind bragging rights home that you could own to Gary Riggs with lots in store. It's show home time at the Hills of Kingswood, and of course we check in with Tony, Bruce, and Mian. Plus, deep in the heart has the tales of Mr. Biggs. Hello again, everybody. I'm Jocelyn White, and welcome to the November edition of Designing Texas. Our motto is upscale living with a down-home heart, and we've got a couple of features kicking off the show that hold that motto high. Up first, we go to the Hills of Kingswood in Frisco, and there a Christian custom home has just opened that blows the lid off what's truly unique and what home has bragging rights in the state of Texas and probably in the USA. It's a home you can own. It's also tour time. You know how many houses that Buddy and I have traveled and seen over the past, 16 years? I have never seen a house like this, and perhaps the closest I've ever come has been in the Hollywood Hills in LA. But Philip Carter with Christian Custom Homes has built a house that is truly one of a kind.
Thank you, Jocelyn. I appreciate that.
So tell me what it is about this house that makes it stand out. There are spectacular homes all over Texas and certainly in Dallas and Fort Worth, but this one is unique.
Well, the lot, number one, we're on the highest elevated lot in Frisco. So we are looking over the city lights of Frisco, and behind us we have Corps of Engineers Reserve that can't be built on. So it's a sea of beautiful trees. So I would say that's the first and foremost thing, is building a home that suits this view.
This was something that took shape in your mind. How did you envision it, and how has it come to fruition?
We literally were looking for a Hollywood Hills type home, and something that was so impressive and one of a kind that we could use the elevation of this lot. And we've created a golf course setting here, lighted golf course, and multi-level Vegas style pool with grotto and 20-foot waterfalls. It's just over the top entertainment, beautiful. Amazing.
And that's on the outside. You go on the inside and it's pretty spectacular as well. What are some of your favorite features?
We've got 10,000 square feet here, and it's truly custom from start to finish. We've got Amish made wood floors, beams from Oregon, stoves from France. We've got an indoor basketball court that was modeled after the Mavs basketball court. It's just truly impressive. Everywhere you look, the spa bathroom, the 75 setting rain heads, everything's custom from start to finish.
But let me just say, it's glam for the gals, and take a look at her closet. That master suite is sweet.
Yes, we call it country chic, if you will. So we've got something for her and something for him. So what we try to do is hit it down the middle of the fairway, where literally you've got anything and everything you could ever want. This was a work of art for us to showcase what we could do and the lot and the view. And I think we've hit a home run here.
So what's up next?
We are going to sell this one, and we've got 3 more starting next week. So another 6 months, we'll have 3 more ready.
But not like this.
No, this one's irreplaceable.
So we go from one spectacular home to one spectacular store with our designing Texan, Gary Riggs, who has some amazing sales right now before Christmas, not after. What's your very favorite right now?
Gosh, I don't know if I really have a favorite, but we've got some beautiful, just real sparkly, which are so great in the tree. And so when you get them into the tree, they really, really look pretty. But I'll tell you what's a lot of fun is that we have a lot of candles, which make really, really nice gift.
We've got some things tucked away that I want you to show.
And this one, there's like a trio of little votive candles, so you can use them to decorate your Christmas table
or give them as little love gifts at the table settings, and then you get a lot of bang for your buck because you get 3 in 1.
Right.
Now these are some of my favorites because I put them in the guest rooms
Yeah.
and the guest bath.
Yeah, the guest towels are always a hit. Some are really traditional looking, but then we've got some that are a little bit more modern looking too, and so it kind
and
of
some
gives
can
you.
go through the winter.
Yeah, yeah.
Who's this guy?
Well, that's just another ornament that we got that's just really interesting, and it's a lot of fun. I think there's a variety of 6 of them, but they're just all dressed in holiday attire, and they just kind of sit up in your tree. And
Yeah, Gary loves the whimsical, in case you hadn't figured that out. Now, I particularly am in love with anything that's got horns or antlers,
Yeah.
and the reindeer.
Yeah.
This is special.
And these are really made to look vintage because they do. The way that the silver tarnishes a little in that, and it gives it kind of that ambiance and helps it feel like maybe it was on Grandma's tree.
And then, this is one of my particular favorites, particularly for a traditional tree. It's a little teddy bear.
Yeah, and we've got a variety of these in a variety of colors with the little vests on and that.
Well, you've got to tell me how long it took to decorate that extraordinary antler chandelier that you see as you walk in the door to the store.
Oh, it took a while. Roland really went crazy and did an incredible job this year. But it was about a day it took them to wire
Wrap
everything
it
together
and-
and get
yeah.
everything so that it would stay up, and then into the antler chandelier, which is really nice for the holiday, but also the chandelier is just, you know, nice otherwise.
You really have made the store special with all of the decorations, and I love the fact that most things are either 50% off or 25%
Yeah.
off. So we wish you a happy Thanksgiving,
Thank you. You too.
and we'll visit with you next month about the
Yeah.
great place at the Ritz.
Yeah, you're gonna be amazed. It's turning out beautiful.
Still ahead, we check in with Bruce Rousseau, Build It with Bruce, Myong at Hana Azul, and of course Tony Visconti at Bella Custom Homes. But first, it's show home time at the Hills of Kingswood. If you'd like to review anything you see on today's show, just go to our website at designingtx.com.
The term facial rejuvenation, I think, refers to a whole spectrum of procedures and services and options that we can present to our patients when they want to refresh their face, refresh their appearance.
Well, and that's what I like about us, is that we're a team. And so if there's something that I feel like I can't fix, that, you know, he's going to be better, you know, at doing the surgery, and I'll be like, you know, I'll come do that with him. You know, you can have a facelift and you're going to look better. I'm not going to do filler on someone who has, you know, jowling down here and they're like, can you put filler here? No.
Restless leg syndrome runs in families. Help end restless leg syndrome for future generations by becoming a member of the RLS Foundation. More strength, more knowledge, more hope for a cure. Visit rls.org.
I'm Jocelyn White with John Zazelka, and we're at home here in the Hills of Kingswood, where a whole lot has been going on the past week and the past month. John, you said fall would finally come to the hills, and it has.
Well, Jocelyn, it's wonderful to be back here with you and enjoying these wonderful fall colors that we talked about. And the fact that they're changing like they are has just been a really treat. It is really amazing that it's come so far, and it seems like it was only a day or two, but you know, it's been about a year and a half or almost 2 years.
Crazy.
These homes are so special, it takes a long time.
We had our grand opening for the realtors and all of the vendors and of course the wonderful builders out here at the Hills of Kingswood.
And earlier today, Jocelyn got to visit with Ron Davis of Ron Davis Custom Homes.
It really does take a village to build a home like this.
Yes, it does.
You know, I noticed as I was driving into the Hills of Kingswood that we look down on a lot of rooftops
You did.
from many locations here, and with that, you can have some foundation issues.
It can be challenging, and that's when we engage Jim Fontaine with Terrell.
So Telefirma is a unique foundation system that elevates the home off the ground. By doing that, we isolate the home, the foundation, from these active soils we have here in Texas. The beautiful part of it is, once the home is done, you don't even notice that the foundation is there. And we often say the best part of our product is that you never hear about it, you never notice it afterwards. That means that it's working. You never have any kind of foundation issues after the home is built. Ron Davis is trying to deliver a high quality product, and he knows the key to that is starting off with a high quality foundation. And Ron is one of the largest users of the Terra Firma Foundation. We have this home here, and we also have 4 or 5 new homes out in phase 3. Why it's so beneficial here is these soils look very calm right now, but they'll move over time. The foundation system works very well in this area and also works throughout Texas where there are active soils. The system relies upon piers that are put down to bedrock, and our lifting mechanisms go on top of those piers. Once the slab has been poured, we basically elevate the slab off the ground, and it isolates that from those active soils, which can move 6 or 8 inches. The Terra Firma system is perfect for a beautiful custom home from Ron Davis, but it's also a very good fit for entry-level homes. We're very proud to be part of the show home here in the hills of Kingswood. And our vision really is to revolutionize the building industry here in Texas and beyond by eliminating foundation problems from all future construction.
What a clever way to do a foundation.
It really is.
Wish I'd thought of that.
Yeah.
You know, when you're building a home, you've got to have a great foundation, and then you've also got to make sure that home is airtight.
You really do, and we use the Owens Corning Comfort Build program, and we are the only custom builder that's doing this program here in Dallas. And what it does, it put us into so far ahead of our competition where we already meet the 2020 codes.
So you're ahead of the game
Yes,
with
we
Owens
are.
Corning.
Yes, we are. We're very excited to work with them. Great company, great reputation. And the Pink Panther.
You bet.
Owens Corning is a leader of building science and technology, and so we partner with Ron Davis to build a more comfortable, sustainable, futuristic type of home. Most importantly, we look at the house as a system, not just as an individual piece. The first thing we do is we work with Ron and his framers on advanced technologies, on air sealing, and making sure that unwanted air is not coming in. So it's not just comfort. The house looks at indoor air quality, how comfortable is the house, how healthy is the house. So we look at all of these aspects to come in and build a house not just aesthetically beautiful, but also from the inside and outside of the house. At Owens Corning, we believe that a partnership with builders in the building industry, that we're not just here to make products, we're here to build better homes. We're build here comfortable homes. Owens Corning is excited to be working with Ron and not just building houses for the next 5 or 10 years, but for the next 50 to 100 years. Sustainable, comfortable homes that anybody, no matter where they live or where they build, can live in a very comfortable and sustainable home that is going to be energy efficient, indoor air quality, and going to last for the next 100 to 150 years.
So this Ron Davis home sits on a great foundation, it's airtight, and now it's time to talk a little beauty with Jennifer Terrell from Capital Distributing. And what did you guys contribute to this gorgeous home?
We had the opportunity to actually get to come and work with Ron Davis Custom Homes on designing the kitchen and all of the appliances and making it very special, unique, custom, something that stands out and sets a statement for a show home.
Now, Thermador is the manufacturer of the kitchen products that you used. Why Thermador?
When we got together with Ron Davis Custom Homes on this project, we were challenged to come up with something that was very special and unique, and so we knew that this would be a great product because it has a lot of flexibility, some customization, so we decided to go with that line.
Well, what are some of your favorite little appliances in the kitchen?
The columns are really fun because you have the ability to be able to choose the sizes and the width, and you can do all freezer, double refrigerator, whatever you want to do. So there's just a lot of flexibility, a lot of customization there. The other thing that's really fun is the range top.
My personal favorite, the microwave.
So the placement of the microwave is really fun because it's under the counter, so it's very kid-friendly, family-friendly, and just makes it very easy for anybody in the home to be able to use.
What's new at Capital Distributing itself?
We are doing all kinds of remodeling and updates just to show some of the latest trends and features and appliances. It's always exciting to keep your showroom updated and fresh so that you always have the latest trends and people can come in and see things that they can actually visualize in their home.
You did your job very well in the kitchen.
Thank you. It's exciting to be a part of it.
Capital Distributing did a great job, Jocelyn.
They really did. I'll tell you who else did a great job. The people who did the floors and the tile.
Oh, that's natural selection. And working with Jordan, we started about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Working on design and the model here, and she did a great job with the selections.
I love this. This is a great fireplace. You have so many great features in this home. This is wonderful. Who did it?
This was Trinity Hart. They supplied the fireplace, and they thought this would be fantastic with the unique colors, how you can change the colors automatically. It's a great product.
A lot of fun. And speaking of fun and great gadgets, how about that home theater?
Oh, Joe Bond Home Theater Gallery.
Great job.
You know, home theater back in the day was such a novelty. Now, today, you can control everything with your iPhones, iPads, or Android devices. Home Theater Gallery still does full-blown media systems, but now we can control everything throughout the house, including the security system, the lighting, the irrigation system. Pretty much anything you want to integrate with the house, we can integrate now. It's really popular these days. Well, the latest technology is like the new 2.35 widescreen format for media rooms, which really gives you the theatrical, like you're sitting in a movie theater. It's a widescreen. And then also the new 4K technology. It's 4 times the resolution of 1080p, high definition, so the video quality is phenomenal. You know, from integrating, you know, your front doorbell to the security system, to the irrigation system, the pool, basically anything in the house we can integrate now, so you can control it from virtually anywhere in the world. From the time we initially meet with the client, we'll walk through the house while the house is being built, get all the pre-wiring done throughout the house, and then when it's time to move in, we'll come in and install all the equipment. It's been really exciting for us, and we've really enjoyed working with Ron Davis Custom Homes. Well, we're proud to be part of the show home here, which we've demoed a lot of the latest technology here at the show home, and I hope everybody comes to see it. At Home Theater Gallery, we also have a showroom in Carrollton, Texas, where you can view all the home automation and media rooms and full-blown audio-video distribution with 4K technology.
I was just thinking, there was a time when they were few and far between, and now everybody has to have a theater in their home. There's one thing, though, that people have not all added to their homes yet, and I think they should.
Really?
Yeah.
What is that?
A safe room.
A safe room?
Mm-hmm.
We happen to have one. Here to talk about our safe rooms is Chris Hooser from Lone Star Safe Room.
Lone Star Safe Rooms has been around for about 5 years. We develop safe rooms in all sizes, to the inch, in any area that you'd like to have a safe room in your home. The safe room that we put in your show home here is located in the garage. It's a 4x6. It has an inward opening door. It's made of 3/16" steel. It's been fully tested by the NWI, which is at Texas Tech.
Well, how did you determine the size?
FEMA says that we've got to allow 3 cubic feet for every person standing in a safe room, or we've got to allow 6 cubic feet for every person sitting in a safe room. So for example, that one we have down in the garage, that one is a 4x6, which is 24 feet, which will service 8 people standing in the safe room, or it will service somewhere in the neighborhood of about 4 people sitting comfortably in the safe room.
That's good to know.
Ron, I also want to remind you about the flexibility of these units. Not only can we use them in the garage, but we can also put them in the house. We can put them under the stairs, in any closet, guest closets, or in the master area. Also, just want to remind you as well that these units can be made in all sorts of sizes, all the way custom designed to the inch. You can bring us your plan, and we can take a look at all the optional areas at that time.
And that's great for our customers.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
You know, this Frisco modern home has everything, and it's such a cool concept. How did you come up with it?
I was working with Gary Covert, and very experienced and talented architect. We just wanted to come up with something that really fit Dallas, or the Dallas area. And so we didn't want to make it too harsh. So we wanted to make it where people felt comfortable, and when they pull up, they go, wow. And this is what we accomplished in this design. That's a Frisco modern. Here we are in our model home. It's beautiful, and we're so pleased the way it turned out.
You need to come see it for yourself at the Hills of Kingswood. Thanks, Ron.
Thank you, Jocelyn.
I want you to feel free to come and see these show homes here at the Hills of Kingswood. After all, we're at home here in the Hills of Kingswood, and we want you to be too. Good job, John.
Thank you, Jocelyn. Thank you. It's always fun.
I'm Tony Visconti with Bella Custom Homes. I've been building luxury custom homes in the Metroplex for over the past 25 years. Build-A-Suits is what we specialize in. The same quality and craftsmanship goes into each and every house we build, regardless of the size or the price. And here's one of our longtime vendors. Well, you did a great job and you're always well supervised. Casey was the supervisor on this job, and I love the way you manage your property and your projects.
PavePro is a company that started about 14 years ago. We started working in the custom home builders market, and that's when I met you, Tony, and started doing a lot of your projects. You were a big attribute to our success and helping us grow. Pavers are a good thing to have in soils like North Texas has. If you've got some movement and stuff, it's very easily to fix, as opposed to concrete or something that would break and you would see the cracks through there. Also, they're a good option to do around pools.
We installed all of the travertine pavers you see in the back on the pool deck and the back patios. We also did all of the retaining walls, the fences, the gates. We also did the front driveway and the front patio with a different style of paver than we did in the back.
Pavers is a good option to finish off a custom home, whether it's something big and gorgeous like this or something just smaller, a small patio for you and your family. We do it all.
Some of the logistics on a custom home like this size, are a little bit more demanding from someone like a project manager like myself. We need multiple crews on site for a job of this size.
So think about pavers when you want to finish up your home and put finishing touches on the outside, because everybody knows these days outdoors is where it's at.
Designing Texas continues with Build It with Bruce and my pal, Bruce Rousseau.
Hi, I'm Bruce Rousseau. Welcome to Build It with Bruce. We are here at D. Lincoln, final crunch week, coming around the clubhouse turn. This will be a restaurant in 10 more days. The fabulous columns have come together. The ceiling has tied together with the columns. Fabulous look. The booth seating is in, as you can see. Majority of the furniture is here. Kitchen equipment's going in the next week or so. We're getting ready to turn it into a restaurant. The last couple shows we'll Build with Bruce, we've been talking about the new process of foam insulation in your attic, where we remove all the old and replace it with foam, commonly now known as the encapsulation process. Now it's time to protect that investment with a process called exclusion.
Hi, I'm Dwayne Heinman, owner of Pied Piper Pest Services here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. We provide pest, termite, weed control, fertilization, and wildlife removal. We recommend a baiting system by Dow AgroScience, or we recommend the liquid treatment around the exterior of the home with a product called Termidor. Termidor is a liquid that is used around the exterior of the home. It's a termiticide. We have found that that's the best liquid termiticide that is on the market. Foam encapsulation or insulation inside of a home can be trampled on by the wildlife or the rodents that get in, and that decreases the R value, which is the resistance of the heat or cold inside of an attic. Exclusion is the repair of wildlife damage or rodent damage on a home, and our goal is to seal up the house and make the repairs so that you don't have future occurrences. Pest control, especially for rodents, a lot of folks think that it's seasonal, and it's not. It's year-round. So without having someone come out and do an inspection, you may not even realize what's going on in your attic. And we come out, we will give a free evaluation, we'll inspect the attic, inspect the exterior of the home, and show you common areas where you may not even realize that the animals are getting inside the house. And from there, we'll give you a cost of the repair work that we would do. We'll show you how the repair process goes, and it's pretty simple. To find out more about Pied Piper, check us out on the web at DwayneThePiedPiper.com. We're on YouTube and Twitter.
If you remember, when we first foamed the attic, we had to cut a section of sheetrock in the living room ceiling to get to some areas that we couldn't access from the upper attic area. On our next show, we'll be putting back together, as well as the finishing touches on the inside of the home with Platinum Turnkey Solutions. with Eduardo Padilla. On our next show, I'll take you through this entire restaurant at D. Lincoln Prime at the Star in Frisco, Texas. Right now, I got work to do to finish it up.
Wow, thanks, Bruce. And now we turn to my favorite skincare guru, Myung, at Hana Isul in Fort Worth. We're picking up our fourth continuing segment talking about skincare.
I really didn't notice any real redness or rosacea till probably my 40s.
Rosacea is a huge problem we have with a lot of our clients, and it's about understanding your body and your skin and knowing what works for you best.
I started, I don't know, just noticing all these broken capillaries, and my chest got so red, and people would say, "Oh, you're so sunburned. Have you been to the beach? You look so red." I came in here and talked to Myung, and she had the products she felt might help me.
For rosacea at Hana Isul, we use our ARD serum and our recovery ointment. The ARD serum will go beneath the skin layers and help to take away the redness and any bacteria that may be interfering with your skin. And our recovery ointment will help to reduce the redness, nourish, and soothe the skin.
I think I noticed results really after the very first treatment. My skin just looked calmer and not as inflamed.
Our philosophy here is all about building the self-esteem of others, and we do believe that health and wellness starts from the inside, but at the same time, we're here to help your skin, which is the largest organ, on the outside. And when your skin looks and feels good, you naturally will execute that same feeling. At Hana Isul, we believe in the natural beauty, and we're here to help you feel good and be confident without having to wear makeup every day, just to show that beautiful, youthful glow.
This month's Deep in the Heart is very special to me because it was created by my friend Mimi Nolan, and it benefits ALS. She has this series of books written about Mr. Big, a rescue dog that's a combination of a black lab and a Great Dane. And his story is told in a series of books. This is the second in the series, along with stuffed animals created to go with the tale, and also a coloring book. The proceeds from all of these goes to the Rusty Perry Foundation for ALS Helping Families. So a good cause, yay Mimi, and yay Mr. Big. Well, that's it for us today. We hope you enjoyed the show. This is our Thanksgiving one, so home is where we should always count our blessings and be thankful. We hope you have a great Turkey Day, and we'll see you next month on the third Sunday, December 17th. Yay, Mr. Big.